Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, Paul Muite has decided to react to an incident that took place on Friday. The incident where Peter KWANJIKU was allegedly abducted, or rather you can say was rearrested by the anti-terror police unit. You also, that video we shared, the video about the melee that was witnessed when the DCP youth leader was rearrested the moment the court had given him permission to leave on a bond. So he was supposed to be out on bond and probably anaendelea kesi, but out on bond. But then the police anti-terror unit decided to rearrest him. Now, that matter has not sat well with the likes of Paul Muite. Paul Muite is a senior counsel. And remember, he represented Rigathi Gachagua during the impeachment court sessions and even in the Senate. Now, looking at what Paul Muite shared, and I want to take you through this message, and it says, Kenya judiciary abducting a person the court has released on bail in the court's precincts is contempt of court and undermines the court's authority. Courts should deny prosecution audience when the abducted person is again brought to court and demand an apology and contempt purging. He again went further to say, absolutely, the message is clear. You will get no protection from the courts, no rule of law, raw executive power because of the guns bought with taxpayers' money. And then someone by the name Abdi shared something here and said, this is a direct subversion of the rule of law. When the state agencies abduct individuals to release on bail within court premises, it's more than contempt. It's state-sponsored lawlessness. It violates constitutional protections, tramples a judicial independence, mocks due process. So I'd like us to look at this response from Paul Muite. Paul Muite is a senior counsel. He has gone berserk on this government over what has taken place. So before we go further on this story, ladies and gentlemen, kindly take this opportunity, like this video, subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Honestly speaking, this was a terrible mistake again, at a time whereby the mountain is thinking of how to wholly join DCP. You see, the mountain has decamped from UDA and working towards making DCP their own party. Now, Peter KWANJIKU is a member of DCP and a youth leader, and we've seen his campaigns on the streets of Mount Kenya, and how he has done everything possible to make sure that youths align with the DCP. Now, the government could have looked at this youth leader from two angles. From an angle whereby he is the reason why things are not working for UDA, or from the angle whereby he is the person fueling demonstrations in the mountain. Mind you, in the mountain, like I told you in my previous analysis, demonstrations zimekuwa zionekane, but this time round demonstrations zimeongezeka na zimeongezeka, we can say tripled. They have literally tripled. Now, the government also looked at Peter KWANJIKU. Now anaachwa kwa sababu anaachwa na koti on bond. And Monday is a SABASABA day. I mean, one that youths have organized. And they're going to rally behind their call. So if Monday is going to be that day whereby kuna maandamano, and then Peter KWANJIKU is released, and then the people who arrested him initially believe that he's part and parcel of those who organized the demos. So releasing Peter KWANJIKU to the government side, or rather the police, wasn't going to be something that they can okay easily, because they believe that is the one who has fueled the demonstration to the mountain. That's why people's property have been destroyed, court torched down, a police station torched. So that's a very huge loss to the government. So there was no way the government was going to accept what the courts have termed as releasing Peter KWANJIKU out on bond. But you see, court ikishaamua imeamua, so nobody can subvert the law, because court in custodian ile sheria, na they are the ones who enforce them. You make a mistake, you are taken to court, court ina interpret kwamba hiyo mistake yako inafaa ufungwe, ama inafaa upigwe fine, ama ufungwe na upigwe fine, both. So this means that the move to have KWANJIKU rearrested was a calculated move by whoever was organizing that. But Paul Muite is not taking any of this. Is effectively not boarding this ship, a ship where people are abducted right on in the precincts of the court. Yani huko kotini wanashikwa tena hapo hapo wanapelekwa korokoroni. But the only difference between this one and other abductions ni kwamba hii imefanyika tu wazi na wale waonekana ni mapolisi, na hawezi sema kwamba hao si mapolisi. So imefanyika wazi. So ladies and gentlemen, just go below the comment section and tell us what you think about this statement. Perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until we catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.